Mic is fully on. I got a black box for my webcam.
That's not good.
Oh no. Here. All right. Well, in the meantime, what's up, YouTube? This is Ev, bringing the blaze back, and we are back with episode 20 of the PTCG Cup here with Ledisman. Making sure the sound is on my end. Yep, okay. So we do have sound, so you guys can hear me. While I fiddle with my camera. We are going to be going into Rising Rivals and Supreme Victors. The SP Pokemon kind of being the characters Pokemon in the series. And so we're going to be hitting like the Frontier Brain. Oh, there I am. The Frontier Brain stuff. And Supreme Victors is going to cover Cyrus and Cynthia. So hopefully we can get some, thematic battles going. Other than that, I think I do have a couple of ideas on what kind of decks I want to use. But I guess it all depends on, the heart of the cards and what we pull today.
Yeah, I mean, I've always got like a bunch of cards that's like, I didn't really get around to playing with that, so I kind of want to. But there's always like going to be new cards every time, so it's hard to do everything you want to play with,
I feel that. I feel that so much. There's especially here. I feel like we hit the Sinnoh block, and I just want to play like every different Pokemon.
Because like we could have, it would make the series take longer, but we could have like 3 different matches per thing if we wanted to really like go through all the cards, But
yeah.
that would definitely take a long time, and I kind of like the pace that we're going at.
Yeah, it's a good pace. I think we stick with this.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
My
Do
picks.
you believe I've tampered with any of the piles or anything?
Oh, you tampered with all of it. I'm gonna get this one. Actually looks higher. This one looks like more cards. I'm gonna go my standard. So Rising Rivals, my side. Supreme Victors. You know what? I'm taking both my side.
Alright.
Boom.
Well, that's it.
Alrighty. I feel like Fate has my cards already on my side. Alright, let's go. We do kind of have a deck template already built out. Or, some good cards that are universally good. Let's see what we got, guys. Music. I was going to say, it sounds kind of quiet up in here.
I can turn it up. How's that?
I'm getting none of it. Aether Paradise. I do not have permission to interact with the music player. Oh, there we go. I got it. I hear it.
Okay. So I'll put it back to where it was, and then you can tell me if that's too quiet. How's that?
I feel like that's good. That should be a good balance.
It is pretty nice ambient music, isn't it?
It is. It felt weird without it. Ooh.
I'm seeing some interesting Pokemon for certain characters.
Yeah, and there's some really good support trainer cards in this as well. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Get out of here, Eevee.
No. It's not Sunday until I see you two doing some TCG. That is correct. I'm glad you see the vision. That's the Shining Gamer.
That's the Shining Gamer.
That's always, yeah, as always, as always. I'd love to see him in here.
Yeah, I tuned into his stream earlier, but it was like the last 2 minutes. I'm like, oh.
Okay. So this bypasses our rule, and it is the best one. So, to be fair.
And I like to try and get him on my side. Of course, is that Yeah, I was dozing off towards the end there. Oh, good. I read it late, so it's all good. It's interesting because, sometimes I'm looking at these Pokemon, I'm like, oh man, I gotta evolve into it. It's like, no, it's already a basic.
Oh no. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
You'll see they banned.
Now, I know that's actually a very good card in real life. I'm not sure if it's great here. Ooh. It's kind of fun.
So I'm seeing some Gym Leader Pokemon and some Elite Four Pokemon, right?
Yes, and I think there are some Frontier Brains, unless that's next
That'll
set.
probably be later.
Yeah. Ooh, my search deck. Oh. Well, that I know there's an evolution line to that, so we're gonna see what we can find. What were you saying?
I was about to say, so the Shining Gamer, do you know enough about this to actually play the TCG, or are you still kind of learning?
Ooh. I do remember this card.
You've been following along, you know enough about how to play.
Yeah, I feel like through like pure mimicry, you know, at the minimum.
Is your screen supposed to be black? It is not. Is it black? It is.
I don't know if you saw my message, but his Ledisman screen's supposed to be black. Yeah, he just read that. My screen was kind of black at the beginning. You can hear him though, right?
That would be. Hang on. How's that? That should be better. I was on the wrong thing on the NVS.
Yep, that happens.
My little PNG tuber finger. So one sec. That would explain it. Thank you for catching that though.
It's nice that we have that, you know, to catch early, because
Yeah. You can imagine that would have been pretty terrible later.
there have definitely been streams in this series. I'm not gonna bring them all up, but where one or both of us was muted or something like that.
Yeah. But it comes with the process, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it all works.
I don't think we've had both of us out though. It's usually been one at a time.
One at a time. We take turns, for sure. Oop,
Yeah.
oop, oop.
Wolverine is banned.
Thank goodness, man.
He was too scared. Scared of the boss.
For good reason. There's that. Now that one is banned. I'll give it that. That version of it is banned.
If it's banned, you can tell me what it is, right?
Maybe. It's in effect banned. I might have a way to use it later. And that probably gives it away.
Just figure it out.
Good old Spiel art. The Shiny Gamer, I know you're gonna like that one. That seems right up your alley. Ooh. Okay. I can get down with that. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. That is the base form. If this'll stop lagging. Come on, man. Alright. That's the base form for a very good level X. He is so angry. Look at him go. Alright. There's that. Maybe.
Ooh, hello.
Okay, so he got a level X. Interesting. Good to know.
Well, I just found something really random.
Okay, so we got a couple of those. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We do like that attack.
Oh yeah, with something like Gastrodon, it doesn't really care which version of Shells it evolves from, right?
It does not matter. I don't, unless like EC is part of the name, I don't think it matters.
Right, okay. think of it as like East can only evolve into East. I feel like that's something we can change.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that'd be bad.
Like, I'd feel like that'd be okay really to change, you know?
I did have a deck in mind, but this is really tempting me. We're getting so much support. Alright.
Like, yeah, you're probably gonna use some of the evolutions or something. If you can find them. Just to spite me.
It's a possibility. Latest sounds like his audio is coming from your speakers and not from a source. On my end or on his stream? What do you mean?
Should have my microphone in. Hey, you can see the bar like moving when I'm speaking.
My end. Alright.
Are you hearing me like from your side kind of thing? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, he's saying like on my side, it sounds like you're coming from my speakers and not from a source. What about if I adjust some of the values and Ledisman says something right now? How does it sound?
Right.
Very quiet.
It's going for you.
Now, see, I think the way we were doing that, I think the reason it was set the way it was is because it was reverberating. So let me know if it's still reverberating, like playing double. If it's not, we can go ahead and leave it like this. Ledisman, if you could say something and kind of give it like a test.
Yeah. I have an idea about what car I want to build. Oh, that's very interesting that is like that. Sure. Very interesting indeed.
Alright, is that any better, the Shining Gamer, or what are we thinking? I see what you mean by reverb. Yeah, right? So I'll try to get... Yeah. I'll try to get, Ledisman as clear as I can. But the way the setup is working, I feel like that's the best way as of right now. Because part of my microphone also picks him up through the speaker. And so we're kind of like, he'd be playing double if I had him coming as a source too. It'd just be a little delayed.
Right. Yeah, I think you're fine on my end, right?
I believe so. And I think the way we had it, I think you sounded fine. You were just a little quiet. Word.
I mean, part of the quiet is because of the time of day.
That's cool, yeah.
Like 10 o'clock at night.
I was gonna say, technically you could just be a little bit louder,
So
but
can't be-
you don't gotta yell or nothing.
Okay, so I think the Gastrodons are just...
Oh, you cut out there. Are you still there?
So did we want to make it so that Gastrodon can evolve from outer shells?
Yeah, why not? Gastrodon needs a
Just for the
buff.
fun of it.
Yeah, just for the fun of it. It doesn't matter.
We go from East Sea to the superior West Sea.
Alright. Don't make me take it back. I'll change my mind.
I just like the purple one a bit more, you know?
Purple? It's very clearly pink.
Oh, purple, pink,
Pink and yellow.
the pinkish one.
Ooh.
I just like it more than, you know, water type being blue, you know?
Yeah, but it's like blue and green, and then it like switches when it evolves.
Yeah, but like, how many water types are there that are blue? You know? It's like, how many water types are there that are pink and brown?
And do they not look really cool? Okay.
I mean, it looks okay for what it is, you know, but if I want a water type, you know, if I'm having like a water type team, you know, I don't want it to be all the same color.
I will say that's a stipulation that I never really considered. I was never like, oh, my team's the same color. This is awful.
I mean, some people are like that.
Yeah. Maybe that's just me.
It seems something, right? I would like, and like choosing that form is an optional thing, like to show us. It's like I would prefer not to have all the Pokemon looking the same.
I could see the reasoning behind that. I think it's a little bit weird, but I could see the reasoning.
Like as long as it doesn't change like the stats or the capabilities of the Pokemon, then yeah, it's kind of whatever.
Ooh. Man, I'll just say this. Crasher has one Pokemon and one Pokemon only. Granted, it is...
I feel like each of the gym leaders had like one Pokemon.
Trying to think. No, because I can confirm that at least one of them has two. I'm looking around. Those, yeah.
Oh yeah.
At least one of them has two.
Alright. I've done the sorting, so let's look over the cards.
You gotta up the level X count.
Because, they're all basic now. They're all
Ooh.
basic Pokemon.
Okay, so we do officially have two. Is there anything to work with this? It's kind of like mean, but I do like it. Interesting.
Well, that's kind of funny.
What does this attack do?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Alright. How many cards left do we have? Oh, we could definitely pull something. Oh my goodness. I will say, as much as I'm not a fan of Walrein in this specific series, that's a really good Walrein.
Yeah, I didn't really read it. I just put it in the ban pile.
It's just like, it gets like a free Blastoise. Like, Blastoise is like, attach as many energies as you want. But like, when you play it down, you just get to slap as many as you want onto it.
To be fair, this is a pretty cool version of this Pokemon. And I do have a few of them. So I guess each of the gym leaders have like 2 Pokemon then.
Something like that. Come on. We got this. We're in the final, the 11th hour as we speak. Come on. Oh.
Oh, that's a cool second attack.
Wow. Okay, so 3 of those right at the end. Interesting. Guys, you know what I'm honestly thinking? So I think we saved this because we didn't get any of the final evolution. That's fine. We put this in here. We put this in here. We can rule these guys out. We only got one of those. Right? And we only got one of those. Which makes it debatable. I think we do it. I think now is the time we pull them out. Let's do it. I feel pretty confident about this. Yeah, we don't get to use this. Fine. It's kind of lame, but... we do have 2 of this guy.
go for it though. This might screw him over.
I feel like if we have more of those are the ones we want to go with.
I feel like I kind of need to try this. Like, this is pretty good potential. But I'll keep looking.
Okay, so we have to. Okay. We can work with that. We can do that. And that does mean that we have access to that other line. Oh, it's choppy? Are we back?
It was like very choppy for a moment there.
Alright. We're back though. Yeah, I guess we can do that. That's still a good effect. Alright. I think those are both good.
Some of these Pokemon are pretty cool actually.
Okay. So let's put all these right here. These can add to this stack. And then I did see something I wanna kind of use as a partner. Right? What is this? Possibly. I do want something that can help out with this thing's biggest hurdle. If you know what I'm saying.
I do not.
The Shining Gamer does. He knows what I'm saying.
Should probably check my training cards soon. You forget to do that.
Alright. What can help us? Of course, yeah. What can help us out here?
Okay, final card to check out. But I think I have an idea about what I want to use.
What can help us out?
I can see how that would be useful.
Okay. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, so I'm kind of thinking mess around with this Pokemon. We get that gone.
So that actually does help a lot. And I feel like we're okay. We don't really need that then. Okay. You know, it'd be crazy, but it might actually work. And I do like crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Okay, I like this because of his specific strategy. So I feel like it'll be funny.
What is it? It's
Based
this.
on how he likes to play, I think it'll be pretty fun.
I feel like this is good. Alright, let's see what we can do. We definitely are getting a little crazy, but I feel like that's fine. We can go here. And then
I was thinking of
this. I definitely feel like we max this out if we can. Right? That feels like a must. And then this is nice, maybe as a one of.
true. What if I went with this evolution line? Okay, I don't have much for it, that's fine. There's gotta be something else in here that we can use. True, we can have this Pokemon. Okay. Oh, no, we're not doing that.
You should totally do it.
No.
Honestly, do we even need that? I feel like we can save deck space because we don't really need to use that. We can go.
Alright, there's nothing in particular I'm looking at here. So let's go to a different colour. That's a good base. Let's see. To that, so we do something from this colour.
So there's definitely something to work with here. I almost feel like there is a better option for a starter. Okay, okay, I like that. That's definitely workable. And then what about in here?
That isn't interesting. God. I don't know if I want to go with it.
Honestly, that could be kind of nice. Just,
It's gonna be something good to eat.
I feel like that just is like undeniably just a good include.
That's neat. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into this. Oh no. Hey, that's good. I think we got this.
There's that. One of these. One of these. And then this is really good. I just feel like it's a lot of space. We definitely, I feel like we don't go with this. I feel like we go with, oh, let's find them again.
Hey, screw it. We got something like that.
I feel like this one's a good option. Just good setup.
This again.
Alright, so we go. Do we do this to save space? Okay, let's decide after. Let's grab these. We can decide afterwards. If we want to save space, those are the first things to go.
What else we got here?
Okay, so we do have cutting options if we need to. So we go here. We go here. We go here. And then I feel like we've got good options. Maybe even replace that with Guys, we are cooking. This is going to be a fantastic deck for this match.
We shall see.
Oh, it will be. It will be. It will be. I can guarantee that. Okay, so that, and then I remember, this is the other one. I kind of want to throw this line in just because that Poke Power, but that seems like a lot. And if you're looking at my screen, you know exactly what I mean by that.
Alright, that should be good. Now we'll sort out energy. Will this deck be good? Maybe not, but it'll be funny as hell. What do we get here?
That's kind of good though. And it does offer us, okay. It does offer us some protection, which I'm always down for. Okay. For the time being, let's put it in there and let's see what happens. We go here. That's a good lineup.
Just something like that, and then sort out strikeouts, and then I think I'm good to go.
I have a feeling we're going to be over on deck space, so as soon as I get this going, I'm going to make a few cuts, and then we should be good.
So we've got a few of those. So that's not too bad. Then I kind of want just some of the usual kit.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, considering we still need these, we will need to make some cuts.
Yeah, we'll just do some of these.
Alright. So we do go here, 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 it means this is one of the first things to get cut, and now we're down significantly, which is good. And just now, what do we do? Because we still have to go here, and we end up higher than we just were. Come on, there we go. The Shining Gamer, I need your professional deck building advice. What do you think we take out here? These two could probably go.
That's what I need.
As much as I hate it, I feel like that could probably go, especially with these in here.
Do something like that. I almost want to do that.
That could probably go.
No.
One of those could probably go. One of those could probably go. Ow, that hurts my soul.
Do something like that as a tech.
Brother, you know this so much more than I do. Yeah, but we're all here. We're all here together. I'll take
Alright,
some
let's give it a
advice.
test hand.
I'm not above advice. Uh, I mean, obviously more skilled than you, but we don't talk about that. No, but just trying to give her. If you have any advice, yeah, send it my way, cause
Yeah,
I'm in
is a good
turmoil
hand.
right now.
It's not bad.
I feel like, I really don't want to be taking all this out. But
I think
this,
it's very decent.
so we've got this, that. So that's 8. You know. Um, I want to have one of those. I don't know if it's necessary, but I really want it.
I mean, that's definitely something. At least I'm not getting a mulligan, which is good.
I do feel like it's the least necessary out of all the things. Okay, how many cuts do we need to make? 5 cuts.
That was almost bad.
Yikes.
But we got there in the end. I don't think it's going to be particularly good, but I guess we'll find out. Wait, I had a... I gotta be careful then. And...
Can we condense this into one spot and save ourselves a deck space?
I think we're fine. One more test hands just to double check it. Maybe I have too much. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10,
4. How do we get rid of 4, man?
15, 17. I feel like that's a good ratio though. Not bad. Alright, I think linebackers is looking pretty good.
Alright, this hurts my soul to do. Oh, man. One. I need to get rid of 1.
It's not going to be particularly good, but it could be potentially funny. You know?
No, yeah, I feel it. I feel it, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, there's so many cards that I wish could have been in here.
You ready?
But I feel like this is good. Let me do a test 10. Oh.
Alright.
I feel like this has so much potential, but I just... It's hurting it hurt a piece of me every single time I tried to take a card out. Let me go here, here.
I mean, them's the rules, you know. If it was like you could go above 60 card, like.
Oh, easily.
I don't know if it'd be particularly good or not.
Draw. Two,
Yeah, like,
three.
if you could go up like 80, we gotta do scissors. Like rock, paper, scissors.
I know. This is test hand.
Okay.
Okay, I was just testing it. Alright.
Like, you gotta decide who goes first. Okay.
Alright.
Alright,
I will
okay,
go
that's-
first. Yes.
Alright.
Alright, guys. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. Alright, we do have a basic.
Excellent.
We'll see what we can do here.
Alright.
Alright, flip.
I'm not too concerned about Bowser because I know you like to run that quite
Yeah. And on that note, I will pass.
Really? Not in your energy, huh?
Well, no, because your attack.
Well, I mean, I need to transfer to another Pokemon. Like, the second attack, you kind of want energy on, otherwise I deal a lot of damage.
Right.
But the first attack I get to move energy around. In any case, I will put the good old Cyber on the
Yep.
edge. Let's go with a Great Ball. Let's go ahead. Let's get mad about himself. Snorlax.
Snorlax, okay. It goes right under your bench.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I will go from the bench.
Okay.
Just be like, in any case, I have the potential to just one-shot your Valtoy next turn.
You could.
So I'll attach a Cross Energy onto Aimon. I'll go for a double Master Ball.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get Shaman.
Okay.
Shuffle. And then we'll get Montrose.
Okay.
Gonna save it, I'll put it onto the bench. Then I'll switch to Shuffle to a 5.
Wow, nice.
Okay, not bad. And then I shall pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw a card. I will evolve Baltoy into Claydol. I will put these two cards on the bottom of my deck with Cosmic Power.
Yep.
And draw until 6. So draw 2. Alright. I will attach a grass energy to Claydol.
Grass energy, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then I will... That's Cosmic Power is already used. And then I'm going to Professor Oak's Research to shuffle draw 5.
I didn't see what they were.
That's fine. What do you mean?
I like that.
4, 5. And I will pass.
Alright, you're passing.
Yep.
My turn. Alright. Alright, I'm attaching grass energy to Cypher.
Okay.
I'm going to retreat in recon
Mm-hmm.
by discarding an energy into Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and let's go ahead and Grey Ball just to fan out my deck a bit.
Got it.
So we'll get a Rose Raid.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to slash for 10, and I believe it's super effective.
Mm-hmm.
So plus 20, so that would be 30.
Alright, and then I will draw my card. And I will... Ooh. Let's go ahead and Cosmic Power here and here
Alright.
to draw 2. Actually, this card's already in my hand. I'm going to bench it, and then I get to draw 3 with Cosmic Power. So, just order.
As well, huh?
Chatot as well. 3. Bench Turtwig. I'm going to Pokenav. Look at the top 3. Did it work? Top 3. There we go. And I'm going to grab another Turtwig.
Oh, okay.
Rearrange the other 2 in any way I like. I'll leave them like that. And then I'm going to Professor Oak's Research to shuffle draw 5.
Okay, so definitely to attack deck.
Maybe. It's a possibility. I'm going to go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Turtwig. And then I will... Oh. Hold on. That'd be kind of funny. Can I take that energy and put it on Claydol?
I guess so.
Alright. Put an energy on Claydol to retreat.
Okay.
To go into Chatot to Mimic for 4.
You're gonna trade 2 energy just to mimic?
Yes.
What if you get the same 4 cards?
I might. It's your turn.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna attach a grass energy to the cipher.
Okay.
And then going to evolve cipher into sizzle.
There he is.
Unfortunately, I do have a Pokemon with a Poke Power.
Yep.
So I'm not even get the full damage, but just in case, I'm gonna attach a Balloon Berry to Snorlax. That way Nervous isn't that useful for you. And then I'm going to... I may as well just pound down for the 40.
Alright, pound down for 40. And then I'm going to draw a card. And I will bench a Weedle.
Weedle as well. Okay.
Weedle as well. And then I'll go ahead and Professor Oak's Let me Cosmic Power first. Cosmic Power first. Put that card in the bottom. Put that card in the bottom. And I'm doing the Claydol thing. And then I can draw 4, and that just lets me see more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just benched the Weedle, so I'm going to go ahead and evolve into Grotle. And I will...
You want to shuffle draw too?
I will free retreat into Turtwig, and I will tackle you for 10 damage.
Alright. Nice. I'm gonna attach a grass energy to Roserade. And I'm just going to pound down for 40.
Okay.
If I didn't have Munchlax, I'd just be like one-shotting these Pokemon.
I know. That's why it's nice. I'm going to draw my card. I'm going to Rare Candy into Beedrill.
Okay.
Evolve into Torterra. Beedrill into... Or Beedrill search for... Trico.
How many, like, triple stage 2 Pokemon do you want? You got Torterra, you got Beedrill, and you got Trico.
Yes. And then...
Your tactics confusing Bradley, sir.
Thank you. And then I'll Cosmic... I gotta move this. I gotta remember to move this off. I'm gonna Cosmic Power, putting 0 at the bottom, drawing until I have 6. 3.
Yeah, I guess.
4. 2 Grass Energies.
Okay, what's that for? Oh, Resilience Research.
Yep. And I will attach a Grass Energy to Torterra. And I will
Okay.
tackle you for 10 damage.
Bit of a annoying tackle, but it's whatever. My turn. Okay.
Effects of damage, yeah.
Queen damage. Yeah, summon me next turn. So whatever you do.
Alright, here we go. Send up Torterra. There is a way I can get through this, and it'll be sick if I can pull it off. Alright, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to attach a grass energy to Torterra. I'm going to put this card and this card on the bottom of my deck with Claydol to draw 2.
Right.
Alright, come on. We got this.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
I don't know what you're looking for.
And then we will Premier Ball to search my deck or discard for a level X.
Torterra.
And put it into my hand. And because Torterra is active, we can level X it.
Sure.
And then we Great Ball. Search for a Trico. Okay, moment of truth. Shuffle from the Great Ball. Pokedrawer Plus to draw a card.
I don't know what you're doing here.
Man, it's making me work. Professor Oak's Research to shuffle draw 5. I'm digging, man.
You are.
I'm trying. I need one card, and I know it's in here. 1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
like
5. Wow. Alright. And then I will go ahead and Beedrill search for a Grovyle. Evolve my Trico into Grovyle.
Right.
And I will Forest Murmurs, and because I'm behind on prizes, I can switch in one of your benched Pokemon. And I will switch in Shaman.
Yeah, you get to choose.
Yep.
Alright, so Shaman gets put in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And then let me just make sure there's no other plays I want to make. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
That's it.
Yep.
Alright, my turn. Let me go ahead and Master Ball.
Take this off so I remember. Okay. For Snorlax, go.
I'll get a Snorlax. Means I can evolve my Trice into Snorlax. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Warp Energy on Shaman. So I can switch that with one of my bench Pokemon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Roserade. Then I'm going to look at investigation. So reveal your hand. What you got? Okay. to Poison Bind. So you are now poisoned and you can't retreat during your next turn.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and draw a card.
Yep.
I will Beedrill to search for a Sceptile and evolve it.
Okay.
Attach a Grass Energy to Sceptile.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do the last time. I just didn't really get around to it.
Yeah. And then I will... I will put the... I'll put these two cards in the bottom of my deck to draw 3 with Claydol. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And then I will Forest Murmurs to bring up Scizor and KO it with Vigorous Dash, doing 30 to 1 of your bench, which is going to be the Snorlax with the Balloon Berry. And then I deal 30 damage to myself. And then poison.
We'll be taking some poison damage as well.
Yep, I clicked on it. Oh, see? Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So I'm going to choose a...
Okay.
My turn, I draw. I'm going to put Amazon down. Going to... attach energy to Ambicom. And I'm going to Tailcoat to move a Grass Energy from your Torterra onto your Chatot.
Okay. I actually had a tech for this. Alright. Poison damage. Draw. Come on. Draw. There we go. I'm going to Rare Candy into a different Sceptile. One that lets me move my Grass Energies around my Pokemon.
Dang it.
I'm going to use it to move that back onto Torterra. And then I will...
Yeah, we can't swap out my Pokemon now.
Correct. But I will Balloon Berry to give myself free retreat to get rid of this poison. And I will swap into... Sceptile. Oop. Come on. Come on. And then I will attach a Grass Energy, and because it's doubled, I can use Leaf Blade for just 50.
Okay. So I'm not looking too good at this. I think, just to speed things along, I'm going to give up this first round.
Perfect. The Torterra coming in clutch.
That's a lot of commitment though with Beedrill, Torterra, Sceptile, Claydol. You know, that's a lot of commitment. And if you were unlucky in that first few turns, I would have destroyed your Baltoy.
Maybe, but that's why I held my first hand and didn't do anything, because it had a Claydol in it. And I was like, well, if I can get Claydol, I can basically be set up for the long haul.
Yeah, also if I didn't put Munchlife down, I would have been able to do more damage.
Honeycomb Defender, yeah. Or Beatdown, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay.
Torterra coming through.
I think this time I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
See that. Alright, I got a Morgan.
Oh, me too. Oh. Okay.
Knowing that your Sceptile countered my engine manipulation like that.
I know, it's awesome. Oh. I had that perfect combo in my hand right as soon as you did that.
Alright, my turn. Patch a Grass Energy Source, and I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty. And then I will draw a card. I will evolve. Oh, I can't. It's first turn. Grass Energy. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Just so you don't know what I got in my hand.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. And I'll go ahead and Pokenav. Look at the top 3. Grab whatever I want. It's going to be a Kakuna. And then I will go ahead and call for friends. Basic Pokemon into my hand. Unfortunately, not straight onto the bench. That would have been cooler. But
that'd be kind of annoying.
It's going to be
it's gonna suck.
Weedle. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to touch the Grass Energy. To Oath Research. Shuffle, draw 5.
Okay.
Let me just read. I don't think I like this, but I'm going to Master Ball.
Okay.
Top 7 will get his raid.
Okay.
I may as well just put it onto the bench.
Got it.
Then I'm going to Lex.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So now I'm going to Big Appetite. So I can, because my active Pokemon, I may draw cards until I have 6 cards in hand. But then Sonics is asleep.
You got it. And then you're gonna toss and turn. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I should be able to. So 50 damage.
50 damage.
Yeah. Knocking out your Trico.
Taking a prize. All right, and then I'll go ahead and
So
you are.
let's see if I'm still asleep as well. I am awake.
Wait, you're... Okay, and then I will draw my card, and I will bench Weedle. I feel like this is better. So I'm going to Cynthia's Feelings. Shuffle my hand in my deck, draw 4. If one of my Pokemon was KO'd last turn, I draw 8.
Alright.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and then I'm going to Great Ball. For a... Oh, why are all my cards are blurry. For a Turtwig. And then I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to that Turtwig. And then I'm going to Pokenav. Look at the top 3. Leave them as is. Pokeradar. Look at the top 5. Come on.
Did you get anything from Pokenav?
No, and I didn't get anything from Pokeradar either.
Oh, that's rough.
And then I will... I'll pass.
Alright. I'll go ahead and put another Sonics on the bench. I will go ahead and attach a Grass. Can't really. Can I use Big Appetite even though I can't draw them in?
What do you mean? Like to force yourself to fall asleep?
Yeah.
Let me, here, hold on. I'm fixing my camera. I'll be right over and I'll read it. And I'll verify. Alright, let's see this.
Because it doesn't make draw cards.
Yes, it means I don't have to use it. Shift. Use it. You just want to run your cards, and if you do, it's asleep, yep.
That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna draw until I have 6 cards. Done.
Okay.
Is asleep. And then I'm going to toss and turn for another 50 damage.
Alrighty. Goodbye, Baltoy.
The prize card aspect does make it a bit harder to get the most value out of it. I am still asleep.
Alright, and then I'll go ahead and draw a card. Attach a Grass Energy. Roseanne's research to search for a grass energy and a Trico. No. Yeah. Grass energy and a Trico.
Alright.
And then before I go down, I will rescue String to recover Pokemon from my discard pile, which right now is going to be Trico and Baltoy. So they're going to go into my deck.
Okay. Well, I am still asleep. So I
Okay.
can't use my draw ability while I'm in my sense condition.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my turn. I'm going to put double Cypher down. Attach a grass energy to one of the Cypher.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to toss and turn.
Oh.
It does 50.
Oh.
Why is your wheel at 60?
He's thick. I'm working out.
Well, I guess I deal 50 to your wheel.
Alright.
And another link.
And then I will draw a card. And then I will Poke Radar. Look at the top 5.
Like, we usually have like 40 or 50 health max.
Maybe.
It's healthier than your Baltoy and your Trico.
It is. Alright, and then I'm Poke Radaring for these two. And then I will evolve into Grovyle. Put a Grass Energy on Weedle. Evolve into Kakuna.
Okay.
Bench Weedle. And to evolve Kakuna. No. Poisoned.
Okay. Bit annoying because now I can't do my thing but be fall asleep.
Yep.
My turn. Any damage onto Kakuna. My attack.
And it's 20 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, my camera's acting up. My side of the stream. For this match, I'm just going to turn this off so you don't have a black box over your screen so you can see the whole thing. And then we'll mess with it in between rounds. As long as you can still hear me, we're all good.
Right. Okay.
Yep. It works. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. Cool.
What I can do is I'm going to warp energy on Snorlax, so it switches out.
Okay.
But I'm popping into Cypher, who has a favorite trade cost because of its Poké Body,
Got it.
and so I'll use the bring back. So
Got it.
Best could just remove the poison. While attaching energy at the same time. Then I'll draw until I have 6, so just one card. Snorlax is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll hit you for 50 minus 20, so 30, which will be enough to destroy Kakuna.
It will be. Alright, and then I will send up Weedle. Draw a card.
Have a Weedle, huh?
Another Weedle. And then I will attach a Grass Energy to Grovyle. And, whoa. Grovyle, calm down. And then I will rescue String to shuffle these Pokemon back into my deck.
Alright. I can't see attack. Oh yeah, I have to do my coin flip, so Tails still asleep, and then Tails still asleep. Why is your Weedle so healthy though? Like,
Okay.
Going to evolve this Cypher into Sizzle.
Ooh, okay.
And attach it to Grass Energy. Then I'm going to use Flint's Willpower to attach a basic energy card to my hand to one of my Pokemon SP.
Yep.
So, just to spread the energy around a bit, I'm going to attach a Grass Energy to Ambipom. And then I'm just going to hit you for the 50.
The 50. And the Weedle lives.
I don't understand how and I'm awake.
Okay. I am going to.
Oh yeah, I also forgot, since I get the Pokeball of the Snorlax underneath, as long as Snorlax is asleep, your opponent's active Pokemon cannot.
I can't retreat. I think this round, I'm just playing catch up. I think we're gonna take this round and scoop it.
Okay, Snorlax was a menace.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up and it's not working.
Yeah, I don't understand why Weedle has 60 health. Like,
I'm not complaining though.
okay, so we're going to go first or second?
I want to go first.
Okay. I guess you got a bunch of evolutions, huh?
Yeah, but I was just even since like base set, I think Kakuna in base set had like 80 HP or something like that. It's always been like thick. Maybe not the Weedle, but
Yeah, but Weedle's like usually like 30 or 40 in base set or something, right?
maybe.
Let's change out this music. Let's go.
All right, I'm good. I have no mulligan.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Oh, prizes. Okay, it was lagging. All right.
Most cards.
Yep, no draw because first turn, Poke Radar. Look at the top 5. I'm gonna grab a Grovyle.
Okay.
Here, if you want to look at it, I'm gonna shuffle the deck. Okay. And then I'll pass. Lone Turtwig.
Okay. I'm gonna first of all do a Great Ball. Get some deck knowledge about what's in here. Think I'm gonna get Roserade onto the bench.
Okay.
Going to Rosine's research.
Okay.
So I'll be searching for some basic Pokemon. Why not? Let's go for a Cypher and a Shaman.
Got it.
Different kind of Shaman.
A landform Shaman. No Skymans here.
I I'll attach a grass energy to Snorlax, and I'll pass.
Alright, I will draw a card. I said I'll draw a card. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Perfect. I'm going to Rare Candy the Turtwig into Torterra. Double Rainbow. And then I will Earthquake for 60 damage. For 50 damage.
50 damage. I see. That is kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna attach a grass energy to Roserade. And I'm gonna Oaks Research.
Mm-hmm. There's so much suspense in that little, 3 seconds that the song pauses.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and Bell Master Ball. Just helping out the deck a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, Amy Tom.
Got it?
And Munchlax.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alrighty, I like to see it. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going.
And a Red Candy. Ugh.
I know, it's gonna get even worse. I'm gonna go Premier Ball.
Alright.
For a Torterra level X. That's basically just for the extra HP right now, but I'm still gonna use Earthquake for the KO.
Alright. Let's go ahead and put a Roserade up. My turn. Attach a grass energy to Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Put a Cypher onto the bench. One sec. There we go. And then I'm going to Poison Bind, so you are 10 damage and you're poisoned. And you can't retreat next turn.
Alright, and then I will draw a card.
Yep.
And I will Roseanne's Research for double Grass Energy. Attach a Grass Energy here.
Okay.
I'll put down a Weedle. And I will Earthquake for 50 damage, and I don't reduce the damage done to myself, unfortunately.
But now the Weedle is at 50 health.
Now the Weedle's at 50.
Yeah.
And then Poison.
Hey, the poison takes off a little bit.
And yeah, it's just lag.
My turn. And I'll attach a Grass Energy to Roserade.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to Long Whip for 30.
On Torterra or Weedle? Okay, so I go up to 70 with the poison. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to bench Trico. Put a Grass Energy on Torterra.
Oh boy.
And then I will... I'll Earthquake for the KO.
Do another earthquake?
Yep.
Is that what you're doing? Okay, put them out.
And then poison up to 80.
Okay. Let's put Shaman up. My turn. Okay, now attach a Grass Energy to Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Then this should deal 50 damage. No, 80 damage. Which we're not going to just out. Okay, so I'm going to damage aid. Yeah, that's status condition. So it's going to be doing 80 damage, but then your poison is removed.
Yep.
By your Torterra's up down. Okay, that Torterra was scary.
Alright, send up Weedle. And then I'll draw a card. And then I will evolve into Grovyle. Put a Grass Energy on Grovyle. Oh, 10 damage. It covered up the 10 damage. Yeah. There we go. Alright, and then I will... What can I do here? Can I do that? Okay, I'm going to Rescue String to bring back all these Pokemon back into my deck.
Alright. Not as scary once you don't have your Exodia abilities.
Alright, go ahead.
And my turn. Let's go ahead and Master Ball. 7. Go ahead and get Shaman.
Shaman Sky. Okay.
Then
What's the...
we're gonna go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Decipher.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put down Snorlax.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'm just gonna go for damage in case it evolves, so I'll go for damage 8 for just 30 damage.
And the Weedle lives.
I don't get why your Weedle is so tanky. Like,
I'm gonna go Energy Recycle System. Grab this Grass Energy, attach it to Grovyle.
okay.
And I don't think Rescue String does anything, but I'm gonna use it anyway.
Sure. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter what I do, so I'm just gonna damage 8 for the 30.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Torterra's come back.
Well, you got a Grovyle on the bench.
Oh, I know. I know. It's all part of the plan.
Okay.
Alright, I'll draw a card. And then I will Pokedrawer plus to draw another card. Oh yeah. And then I will Tail Shake for 20 damage, and you're now asleep. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm still asleep. Not great.
It's ironic the way your deck likes to play.
My deck or your deck?
Your deck, with all the sleep.
Oh, right, yeah. We'll go ahead and put a grass energy on Decipher,
Okay.
and I guess I'll pass.
Still asleep.
Still asleep.
Alright, I'll draw a card. Interesting. Alright, and then I guess I'll tail shake for another 20 and you're still asleep.
Okay.
Alright, you're awake.
Okay. Let's go ahead and put a grass energy onto Snorlax.
Okay. Got it.
Then I will go ahead and Flower Aroma, so I heal 2 damage from Shaman.
And I'm now
10 damage
asleep.
to you, and you are now asleep.
Alright, I'll draw my card.
You check for sleep.
It doesn't matter. Heads, I'm awake. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to attach a grass energy. Evolve into Sceptile. Oop, where'd my damage go? I don't know. It had 20.
Okay.
20. There we go. And then I will tail wrap, flip 2 coins, 50 for each heads. Nothing.
Ooh, isn't that interesting? Okay. Just in case, I'm going to Bullying Bane onto Snorlax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put Shaman onto the bench. Then I'm going to Oaks Research.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who exactly is winning. I think I'm kind of winning, maybe.
It's one match versus one match at the moment. And then we're in match, like the final tiebreaker.
Okay. I will go ahead. I didn't attach a grass energy this turn, did I?
You did not.
Okay. I'm going to attach a grass energy to Snorlax. Then I'm going to Flower Aroma for 10 damage. I heal 20, and you are now asleep.
And I'm still asleep.
I'll love to see it.
Alright, I'm going to draw a card. Ooh. I'm going to Pokemon Retriever.
Again.
Grab a Weedle. And then pass. And I am awake, but it's probably not going to matter.
Gotcha. You know what? Having a sleep is a bit unreliable, so I'm just going to damage 8 for 30.
Okay. I'll draw a card. And then I will... Oop, 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 oop. Rare... Oh my goodness, dude. The lag is crazy. Alright. Rare Candy. Into Beedrill. Beedrill, search for...
Here we go.
Turtwig. And then I will... what do I want to do? I'll Professor Oak's research.
Right.
And then I will Great Ball. For a ball toy.
There it is.
And I will Energy Trans to my Turtwig.
Oh, transferring, huh?
Transferring all my energy to my Turtwig. Hello? Okay. And I will pass.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a bit of time. So I'm going to retreat, discarding energy,
Okay.
into Snorlax.
Okay.
I'm then going to Oak's Research, Shuffle Draw 5.
Got it.
Okay. And go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Snorlax
Mm-hmm.
on the bench. And then I'm going to pick and collect. So search my discard pile up to 4 basic energy cards and put them into my hand.
Alright. Just 2, 3. I saw that was an energy. You're good.
And another one.
4. It's just there we go. Got it. Alrighty. And then I will draw my card.
Attack, so you're up.
And then, ooh, okay. I will Claydol.
Yeah.
I will put...
You may be getting your reinforcements back, but I'm getting my energy back.
That's the plan. Yeah, that's fine. I'll Claydol here to now draw 4. 4. Alright, and then I will... Ooh, Great Ball for a Turtwig.
Yeah.
And another Great Ball for a Weedle.
Yep.
Balloonberry the Sceptile. Looker's Investigation. Let me see that hand.
That's a bit rude.
It's fine because I was never gonna make you shuffle anyway. I'm gonna shuffle draw 5. I just wanted to see.
Fair enough.
And then shuffle draw 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will Beedrill for a Grotle. And attach a Grass Energy onto Grotle. And pass.
Alright. Okay. Well, first thing I'll do is I'll Windstorm off that berry.
Oh, okay.
So that helps a bit. So Terra's is gonna be scared.
That's the plan.
Let's go ahead and attach a Grass Energy to Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna go for Hooker's Investigation. You reveal your hand now. Yeah, I want you to shuffle. Maybe you'll get less energy.
Okay.
Hopefully.
What's the word?
And attach a... No, I didn't attach a Grass Energy, did I? Yeah, I already did. So... This is... It's not great. But I'm going to Balloon Bay,
Okay.
retreat into Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just use its attack to attach a Grass Energy from my hand to it.
Okay. And then I will draw my card. I'm going to Beedrill. And grab this Torterra.
Yep.
Attach a Grass Energy to Turtwig. Evolve Weedle into Kakuna. And then I will Pokedrawer plus. And let me Looker's Investigation in your hand.
Okay. Lag.
Alright, you can keep that.
Right.
And then I will Claydol, put that at the bottom. Put that at the bottom. And draw 3.
Yeah, that Kyle's kind of annoying.
So good, man. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And then I will
Alright.
Balloonberry.
That's it.
Retreat the Sceptile into the Man, the Myth, the Legend. There is the 20 damage. Alright, let's move this out of here. Come on. Come on. Can you grab... Oh, there we go. Maybe. Can I get the Torterra without getting the Beedrill? Okay. Look at that Tower of Torterra. Torterra is all the way down. And then I'm going to... yeah, I'll Soothing Scent. That's a KO anyway.
Yeah. Not the greatest. I guess I'll put Snorlax up. My turn. Controller. I'm going to Roseanne's Research.
Okay.
And this is not good. Guess I'll take. I'll take a Snorlax
Okay.
and a Grass Energy.
Got it.
Okay, let's attach a Grass Energy
Got it.
to Snorlax. And then I guess I gotta do this, so Heavy Press. So,
40 and you're asleep.
so just 40. Yeah.
And you're awake.
I'm awake. Never mind.
Alright, so I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to put a Grass Energy onto Turtwig. I'm going to Beedrill to search for Grottle.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to level X Torterra because he's in the active. And
There he is.
Green Blast from previous Torterra will deal 100 damage because it's like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Yeah, I'm gonna surrender that match, I think.
Perfect. Torterra, let's go. That's sweet. All right. So what's getting the hammer?
Putting stuff in there. Like both Sceptars were powerful for like grass decks,
Mhm.
and I did want to use Sceptars before, so I guess like in the future that's gonna be very annoying having every grass energy counts 2 or being able to very retreat them out. So no more Sceptar.
No more Sceptile. Alrighty. That means Torterra sticks around. Alright.
It's gonna be harder to power it up then without the
Oh, for sure.
moving around energy but Torterra will stick around, but it means that when we get to, Auras, there'll be no Mega Scepter.
That's also very sad because that's a very fun deck. Because wasn't that like...
What did you think of my Snorlax?
I liked it. I kind of forgot that Snorlax Level X was a thing. I think in real life, I think I remember it being like a promo, like a McDonald's something promo.
Right.
Maybe it was in the set too. But yeah, I saw it and I remembered it and I was like, oh, yep, that's a card.
It was pretty useful. Now the thing is, time-wise, do you reckon we have enough for another round? That one took a bit.
It did take a bit. I feel like I think we could do another round, or if you want to have this one be like a sudden death, like a 1 out of 1. That'd be kind of crazy.
It's like 1 round.
Yeah, like 1 round, whoever wins, wins. We could do it either way. If you'd rather keep it, we do have 2 sets we could do next week, if we think we'd like to do that instead. And I could just take my point.
Yeah. I'm thinking like matches and the deck building will take longer.
Okay.
So at some point we will need to switch over to like a one match format anyway.
Okay.
So it's possible that next week we're going to do one as well. I know it'll drag out the series, but it'll prevent it from being like 5 hours long or something, you know?
Yeah, 5-hour streams. Get some popcorn, guys.
I mean, like, if we were both in the same time zone, it'll be fine, but, you know, that'd be like getting me to 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something, you know?
Yeah. Whatever you want to do is fine. I think like a point's good, or I could keep going.
Yeah, because that took like 2 hours. I don't know, like, we could try a sudden death. I just don't know how well that would be, because like, it'll feel really bad if you like break on like bench Pokemon and he gets knocked out.
And that's a sudden death, and that's all you get. Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
So, I think we might have to switch it to a one match format.
Dun dun dun.
I know it will take longer, but it'll mean that each stream will be about 2.5 hours max or so.
Yeah, a nice, easy, comfortable watch.
Yeah, because otherwise, if we're doing 2 matches, it will be like 3 to 4 hours long.
All right, you heard it, folks.
Probably 4 to 5 hours.
Next week is going to be Cyrus v Cynthia. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah.
Which one do you actually like more? Like, do you like Cynthia or do you like Cyrus?
Well, like I said, the first deck that I like bought with my own money, like went out to the store and got, it was the Cyrus theme deck from this next set, and so I have a nostalgia for that specifically. I think, I don't know, they're both, I think they might be tied in my mind as like characters from the games. I think they're probably tied. They're both really good characters. I feel like everybody's kind of backing Cynthia, which she deserves. She's a good character. But I feel like Cyrus kind of gets, yucked up to be just like, oh, I have no emotions and I'm evil for the sake of being evil. And I feel like there's more to his story, and I feel like there's a lot more to appreciate about him, you know?
I mean, like, we can spend a bit of time here just chatting, but I like the memes where it's like the age difference between Cyrus and Ledisman. Cyrus is like 27, and Ledisman's like 40 or something.
Yep. It's a rough 27 years, I'll give him that.
It's pretty rough. But if you're ever feeling down in your love life, just remember that Cyrus' ancestor in Legends Arceus was able to continue the family lineage, you know?
Exactly.
So there's always hope.
Exactly. I mean, that blue hair, that blue spiky hair, it's a choice, but apparently someone liked it.
I was just talking about more of the face, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
She does kind of look like Cyrus.
No, but like, it's always like it doesn't, like, he looks very grumpy all the time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even if he's happy.
Well, she did look scared whenever there was a bug Pokemon. So that was the time her expression changed, too. I will say, though, and if we're going ancestor v ancestor, like Cyrus and Cynthia, they're about tied. They're tied in my mind. Ancestor v ancestor, I mean, Cynthia's side wins all the way. No spoilers, but I mean, the game's like 3 years old at this point, so. Yeah.
I have seen like 2 people that could be her ancestor. So are they like, did they get together?
I don't think so.
There's a male and a female that both kind of look like Cynthia.
Yeah. So.
I don't really know that. I know that one of the names is like Volo, right?
Yeah, Volo is the dude and Kogita is the girl. I think they're both. I think Kogita is Cynthia's grandma as a young as a young person? Because isn't like Legends Arceus only like 100 years ago or something like that?
150 years ago. Yeah.
Oh well,
Which is
so maybe that'd be
why.
wrong because that'd make Cynthia's grandma in Diamond and Pearl really really old. She'd be like 180.
I mean, it could. Yeah, it would have to be like great grandma at the very least.
Maybe Cynthia's grandma's mom. Maybe.
But like, I'm actually a little annoyed that it's only 150 years in the past because I thought it was gonna be like way back in the ancient times, you know, not like kind of recently, you know.
Yeah,
Like
you.
the geography of history changes so much into Sinnoh.
But it does put in context just how recent like Pokeballs and everything are. People were just like going off friendship up until that point, like Ranger style.
Yeah. I mean, like, if it works while having like just being friends, then I don't think you need Pokeballs.
No, and that's
Like,
a
if you're able to get the same benefit of like a Pokemon helping you out whenever, do you really need Pokeballs?
it is convenience though, because imagine you're like a Snorlax, um, and you want to sleep all the time. Like, wouldn't it be nice to just be carried around in a Pokeball, instead of having to be drug around by whatever kind of technology they had in ancient Sinnoh?
Oh god, get one of those things that the like kings and emperors have, like where you have like people holding you up kind of thing, and moving
Yeah. It's not a
Nice.
chariot, but I know what you're talking about. Like 4 people walking,
Yeah, yeah.
on a handle. Yeah.
Yeah, get one of those Snorlax.
Imagine a team of Snorlaxes. You need to hire out 24 people, right? Is that my
So,
math right?
what
Something
do
like
you
that.
think? Something like that. So, what do you think actually happens in a Pokeball? Because there's very inconsistent stuff, especially in the anime, about what happens.
I think the canon I always had in my head. Have you ever read the Pokemon Adventures manga?
Like, a few pages, but that's bad.
Oh, okay. So in that, it's like they shrink down to a tiny size so they fit in the Pokeball, which is a fact that's confirmed in Legends Arceus. Laventon says that they shrink down when they interact with the Pokeball. So they don't turn into like molecules like they do in the anime, where they turn into like that red light. Um, and then in the manga, like the top of the Pokeball is almost clear. It's like tinted clear, and so you can like see them and interact with them inside the Pokeball. And I think in one of the Red and Blue manga comics, the main character's Pikachu is like shocking him from inside the Pokeball and like rolling around like a hamster ball. And so I kind of liked that idea where they're still like interactive and they're not like in a stasis of unconsciousness. I feel like that's my favorite one.
But if your Pokemon's like poisoned or burned, right, wouldn't it still be taking the damage inside the Pokeball if it was still active, in a sense?
Which is why it made sense the way the games used to do it. Like when you would like Diamond and Pearl, you get poisoned in a Eterna Forest, and let's say you're not with Cheryl, you take steps and you get hurt even though your Pokemon's in its Pokeball, it's not walking out.
I was surprised that it didn't do the same for burn. Like the Pokemon's literally on fire. Why can't it take damage as well?
I feel like for a while, burn and poison kind of felt redundant, and like except for the fact that I don't think poison would be as like effective of a status condition if it didn't do that. Like in the casual games, because burn already does passive damage, and it halves the attack, and so poison had to have something to set it apart. Because otherwise, it's just worse burn.
You just have poison do the same special attack or like defense or something.
That's true. I don't know why they don't have one for special attack, because it was Frostbite in Legends Arceus, and they changed it over, and they said, actually, we're not going to do that. You guys don't need that. Special burn.
surprised that we got Sleep and Frozen, because, like, that's a lot of just, you don't get to play. There's also Flinch, there's Attract, there's Paralysis, so there's, like, many different, like, statuses where you just don't get to play, you know? And so if Freeze was, like, a special attack or burn from the very start, I feel like that'd be fine.
Yeah, it'd probably be more balanced, but also imagine like a Pokemon is like running away with like a sweep. Is there like no way to stop them in that world then? Because I mean, like, imagine a +6 Quiver Dance Volcarona, and you have no way to freeze them, you have no way to paralyze them, you have no way to put them to sleep. I mean, you just lose. You know, that's kind of like your... All the sleep moves are, like, inaccurate, except for Spore, which is only on slow Pokemon. I feel like they balance it pretty well.
Yeah. Still, like, there are a lot of ways to just skip the turn in Pokemon.
I do think Frozen does feel very unfair. I'll give you that. Because it's just like it's a 25% chance to unthaw, and you could hypothetically stay frozen for, 100 turns, and there's nothing to stop that.
And I'm pretty sure all the Frozen moves are also damaging moves. So it already sucks that you're taking damage. And then it's like, oh, you can't do anything as well.
Yep, but they are only like 10%. Because I think like Thunder gives you a 30% chance of paralysis. Like Lava Plume can give you a 30% chance of burn. But even Blizzard or Ice Beam or Freeze Dry, anything that can freeze, it maxes out at 10.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of fair.
So it balances out a little bit, but when you get frozen, it still doesn't feel great unless you're a fire type. Which, let's be honest, shouldn't everybody have a fire type? Everybody should just run 4 teams of fire types, to be honest.
There's only a few moves from the fire type, right? It's like Flame Wheel, like Sacred Fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not any fire move, is it? I mean, you can't just flamethrower out of it.
I think there are certain moves that thaw you, and I think Scald is one of them. Steam Eruption is one of them. Flare Blitz, anything that covers you in fire. So like Flare Blitz, Heat Crash, Flame Charge. But like stuff like Fire Punch doesn't. Yeah. I think anything that covers you in fire thaws you out. But anything that's just like partially fire or like Flamethrower, that won't thaw you.
Yeah. But like, just like comparing all the base stats conditions, Poison does feel pretty lackluster. Like, Toxic is great. But Poison doesn't feel that good. Especially considering that 2 types are, like, immune to being poisoned.
Mm-hmm. Except for Corrosion.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, can you poison a Steel type? Like, with a Toxic Orb or, just something else?
No, it won't get poisoned. I think Steel types are immune to the status, too.
Yeah, so that's 2 types that are immune to poison, and it only does, like, the same damage as burn without any real benefit in combat.
Yeah,
I guess it's, like, more widely available.
which is weird, because I feel like Steel should interact probably like Ground does. Because, like, if you Body Slam a Ground type, you can paralyze them still. They're not immune to the status.
Yeah.
I feel like Steel should kind of work that with Poison. No, nothing. Electric types are fully immune to paralysis.
Yeah.
I do like that they added those little, like, secondary abilities. Like, dark types can't be prankstered. Fire types immune to burn, stuff like that.
Yeah, that prankster one was, I think, introduced in Gen 8.
Something like that. Probably in preparation for the Grimmsnarl Wars.
And I think Confusion was changing its percentage at one point.
I didn't know about that one.
Around Gen 6 and Gen 7. But the chance for hitting yourself was like... It was either like 50% down to like 33%, or it went from like 33 down to 25.
So it wasn't just me. It always did feel like the older games, you hit yourself a lot more. And the opponent never hit themselves.
Which, like, on just like a pure baseline of like stats conditions, confusion has to be the worst because not only are you skipping a turn, but you're doing damage to yourself. You know?
Yeah.
It's just hard to get it to trigger.
Yep. I think I watched a video somewhere of the Pokemon Company like nerfed Thunder Wave, or maybe they buffed Thunder Wave or something like that, because it was like a World Championship match and somebody was using Thundurus. Oh, they buffed it because I think it used to be like 80% accurate or something like that, and
I thought it used to be 100.
I thought it was less than that.
I thought they nerfed it down to 90.
Something. It was one or the other. It's been a while since I watched the video, but in my mind, I'm thinking Thundurus like kept on missing Thunder Wave over and over and over, and he missed it like 6 times in a row and lost.
Yeah.
Either that or he hit it 6 times in a row and his opponent lost and they nerfed it. We'll have to do some research on that. Come back and touch back on it because it was kind of funny watching it. I forget exactly what happened.
Okay, and then how do we feel about Attract, Curse, and Disable?
I feel like those are also stopgaps. Plus, they're not exactly great moves because I think with Attract, you're not doing anything against more than half of all the Pokemon. Because either you say you're male, you can hit the you can't hit the males, and you can't hit the genderless. And so there is some use for it, I think. If you're talking about like the genies, like Landorus, Thundurus, Tornadus, they're all male, always. And then Enamorus is always female. So like if you're specifically, saying, oh, I'm gonna face a bunch of those, maybe there's some use for it, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's like really hard to predict.
And then disable, you have to actually get hit by the move first and then disable it, which means you need to be fast.
Disable has more utility, I guess, because like you can, choice scarf, right? If you disable that, then they have to struggle.
Maybe. I feel like Transform and Imprison Mew kind of exemplifies that. I feel like Imprison's better, especially in like a competitive format, because you're talking. So imagine like VGC, everybody runs Protect. If you run Imprison, that means nobody gets Protect on the field, or your opponent doesn't get to Protect, and so you never have to protect around it. So I think there's something to that.
And then what about Curse? Curse is pretty potent.
As in Ghost type Curse?
Yeah. But you have to halve your HP in order to apply it.
Yeah, which I feel like really hurts on a bulky Ghost type like Trevenant or something. But if you're using it on like a fast Ghost type like Gengar, then you're basically just sacrificing your entire Gengar. You're gonna get KO'd.
Yeah. Like, I kind of wish that there was like another way to get Curse and to maybe Attract. I mean, Attract you get like, cute body. But it'd be cool if there was like some moves that had a bonus effect for Curse or Attract.
Now see, what if instead of Mean Look as its secondary effect, because obviously Gigantamax is the best gimmick, what if Gigantamax Gengar, it was a Ghost move with the effect of Curse on it? Do you think that would have been busted?
I thought you were gonna say that. What if Meanlook also applied a Curse?
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy, but it'd be funny.
No, but I feel like Charizard was already so good for just a strong fire move and then just a little bit of residual damage. I feel like if you did a strong Ghost move and 25% of their HP every single turn, I feel like that would have seen, that would have been on everybody's team.
Yeah, true. Do you miss Nightmare, like not being around?
Do I miss what, not being around?
Nightmare, you have to put them to sleep, then you have to use Nightmare, then they take damage. There's a lot of setup for not much payout.
I think it was
So
good.
Nightmare,
Well, I'm not going to say good.
some sleep news also put a nightmare on.
Now, have you ever run Darkrai with Dark Void, Dream Eater, Nightmare, and Bad Dreams?
I have not.
Maybe with Mega Darkrai, because it gets really bulky, you could do something like that. Although Dark Void kind of sucks now, you know. Darn Smeargle.
But like, you know, if Nightmare was like a bonus effect of Dream Eater, which is already kind of hard to do, you know. I feel like that'd be okay.
Especially because
You could even
Dark
reduce-
types you can't do anything against.
Yeah, you could even reduce the damage of Dream Eater if it's too much, but I miss a little imp from Nightmare, you know.
I think so would you think Nightmare is good if it did 50% of their HP every tick?
That is a lot to ask for because you need to put them to sleep, you need to Nightmare, and then they can wake up kind of whenever while you're doing this.
Yeah, put them to sleep, Nightmare, and then 50, 50. So after like 2 turns of being asleep, they're KO'd.
I feel like it could be useful, especially like in a double bell. You know, like one to sleep, one to Nightmare on the first turn. They have to spend a turn to wake up, like, to, you know, at least one turn of sleep, right? So that's potentially 50% of the first turn, then another 50%. So that would be potentially not good, you know?
And given the fact that Hyper or Super Fang is a thing, I feel like that's totally balanced because you could already do that with Super Fang, but it would like scale down as they get weaker. I think with Nightmare forcing you to have to put them to sleep first and then using Nightmare, I feel like that it would be totally balanced because that'd be hard to pull off.
That would be hard. Yeah, because like in this scenario, I'm thinking of right. Ideally, you would have like a Spore user, which are pretty slow and fragile, and so you would want that to be faster than your Nightmare, you know. So it would be hard to pull off unless you want to trade for accuracy.
So I mean, you're getting into like double stage 2 kind of strategy level, but you could do Trick Room with a slow Sporer to make it faster than your Darkrai, which then you would come in afterwards and Nightmare. But that's a lot of setup.
You know what? If you want to use 2 Pokemon to put one Pokemon to sleep and deal 50% damage to it, go for it. You know. I can speak of this as a lady enjoyer, right? I wish Early Bird was better.
Delibird. I think Delibird is pretty good. I mean, it's not like...
No, Early Bird.
Oh, Early Bird. Okay. Early Bird.
You know what it does?
Yeah, you wake up a turn earlier from sleep.
Well, I think you have a higher chance to wake up.
Is it? I thought... So, when you get put to sleep, you get set on, like, a preset timer, and I thought Early Bird just reduces that by 1.
No, so when you're asleep, you have to have 1 turn of being asleep, and then the rest of it is chance. Early Bird just increases that chance. It doesn't prevent that first turn or anything.
Oh, okay. I know the max turn is 3. You can only be asleep for 3 turns max before you wake up.
Oh, they changed that.
Yeah, here, let me see.
I think at one point it was like up to 5, right?
It did used to be a lot different. Early Bird Pokemon ability.
But it also used to be that you could wake up on the same turn that you got asleep.
Yeah, which is why they changed it. Oh, Early Bird allows a Pokemon to wake up from sleep in half of the normal time. It reduces the sleep counter by 2 instead of 1, meaning so it's like pressure, but every time your sleep counter ticks down, it ticks down by 2.
Still, like if it allowed you to wake up on that first turn, it could be something, but it's kind of like a worse version of Insomnia. The only benefit is that an Early Bird user can rest. Really.
Now you say, as a Ledian enjoyer, you wish Early Bird was better, and I clicked on the list of Pokemon with Early Bird, and I see Ledian with Swarm and Iron Fist. Does it also get early bird as like a hidden ability?
Yeah, the hidden ability
Okay.
is early bird.
Nice.
It's garbage. It's got three abilities that it can't really use, right? Swarm, right? It's already got low health and low defense. And then its bug type moves, what's it gonna do? Like 60 special attack base power, ominous wind? No, silver wind? Yay! And then you got Iron Fist. It's like all the punching moves are physical and loading stack stat is garbage. You know? And then you got Early Bird, which fundamentally isn't that great.
You know what could be good though? So Ledian's highest stat is special defense, right? Hear me out. Alright? You've got bug flying typing. You max out your HP, you max out your special defense. You put in an assault vest to give yourself a 50% special defense boost. Someone comes in with an Aura Sphere Lucario, which is actually a really good Pokemon, by the way. I mean, I think your Ledian will be walling these new Mega Lucarios coming up in Champions.
Okay, I'd have to switch into that because no Lucario in Giant is going to willingly use Aura Sphere against the Ledian.
What if it's their last Pokemon and their choice locked in?
You know, there's a lot of Pokemon where it's like, if this was the last Pokemon in this one specific matchup, it could do decent.
Yeah, I mean, you'd 4 times resist it too with your typing. That's all I'm saying. You just gotta believe. It's the heart of the cards, man.
Even then, like, what, the Drain Punch or something against it, that was still take a minute to knock it out.
Yeah.
And not like one shot it.
But I think that could be Ledian's niche, is special walling a Lucaria.
Like, the only thing Ledian is good at is Baton Pass, really. Which is kind of risky on a Pokemon that is 4 times weak to Stealth Rock.
Okay, so heavy duty boots. So what are we thinking? What kind of boosting moves does Ledian even get?
Not much. It gets like agility, double team. For an event, you get barrier, which is decent. But I guess you could like go for like Silver Wind for an Omni boost.
Oh, there, and pass it.
Chance.
That's like half of an extreme Evo boost.
Well, yeah, but that's a lot of stuff that needs to get correct. Again, it's like a grass type or a fighting type or something. You know, anything else, Lightning doesn't have the bulk to really survive anything.
Or, hear me out, you ready? You get a fire type starter and a water type starter. Teach them Fire Pledge and Water Pledge. You use the combined move to double the secondary effects. You bring in Friend Guard Clefairy with Follow Me and Ledian on that same turn. Follow Me on Clefairy directs all the single target moves over to him. And then Friend Guard protects you from spread moves. And then you use Silver Wind a whole bunch of times with a 20% chance of an Omni boost. And then you Baton Pass and sweep with whatever.
Friend Guard just reduces damage. It doesn't prevent all the hit moves, right?
Yeah, it reduces damage done to your partner by 25%. So if they do spread and try to go around Follow Me, it'll protect your Ledian a little bit more.
I feel like just putting in something in Tokius, Swing Grace is like an auto, right?
Yeah, because it's always going to flinch if you outspeed.
I mean, like, there's a lot of edge scenario, and for what, right? I get one Omni boost in a double battle, so I can still get teamed up pretty easily. Not to mention, I've already used up like 2 Pokemon to get to this point. And I don't have like 2 Pokemon to choose from. So that's a lot to set up for something that the Pokemon isn't probably going to use all the sets anyway. Like,
Oh, wait, hold on. So you do that setup that we just talked about. Baton Pass into whatever you're sweeping with. Bring in Flamigo and co-star it. When you switch in, you copy all of your allies' stat boosts, and so
That's pretty cool.
you could have that many Omni boosts.
But you know what I would just kind of prefer? I prefer a gambit strategy of Ladian, right? It's got low health, low defense, decent speed, and pretty good special defense, right? Just go full send it, belly drum. If you manage to lose to Ladian using belly drum and baton pass, then you can't deserve it.
Okay. Okay, belly drum, baton pass. Who are you passing to?
It doesn't matter, like anything with like a priority move will do it, you know?
The barrel with quick attack.
Yeah, could be. That would be pretty strong actually. But it would be such a gambit, but it would be very risky, you know, because it's all this bulk. You'd have to like do it against like a grass type or fighting type, and then like trying to switch it out or something. Then you need to be outspeeding the next target, so you can baton pass into something that can survive an attack, and then you're good.
Yeah, you could also be under Tailwind too.
Yeah, but
I can see it.
like no matter how you slice it, a lot of things need to go correct in order for Ladian to be decent. You know.
I think there's potential there. I just made a what is it called? Shoot. Oh, I made a Torterra Sceptile Beedrill deck work. I feel like you can make anything work.
Okay, well in the card game you can do a lot more crazy stuff, but we're not talking about the card game version of Ladian.
All right. No, I think there's potential there, but I think you just gotta believe. You just gotta
Potentially in
believe.
the lower tiers, you know, like it's definitely not competing with like anything noteworthy.
I guess we'll have to see.
And well, we probably won't because I'm not even sure if it'll be in Champions.
There's no way they don't put every Pokemon in Champions. Eventually.
You would hope so, but I wouldn't put it past them, you know.
Maybe. I would find that hard to believe. If they were like, hey, we're not putting Ladian in Champions. You're not allowed to use Ladian, even if you're a Ladian super fan. I'd be very surprised.
Well, I mean, like it wasn't really around until like BDSP, like since Gen 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's in BDSP, and it wasn't really in Scarlet and Violet, I believe. And now it's coming back in Winds and Waves, so maybe they'll like buff it, but you know, I'm not exactly counting on it.
I'm excited to see how they buff it.
They'll need to do a lot to buff it, you know? Even just like increasing health or attack could be something. But
I think as an early game Pokemon, I don't think 90 attack is crazy with how early it evolves.
yeah, like that's another thing, like, you know, a lot of bug types are like bounce around the idea of like you get to evolve it early, but with Ladybug it evolves at like 18. So in Gen 2, like level 18's around like Whitney or Morty, you know?
And that's the secret way to beat Whitney's Miltank, is with...
Trust me, it's really hard to beat Miltank. Because I tried like a 5-rating challenge in Pokemon Crystal, just to see what it's like. Whitney requires so much luck.
With rollout?
Is that... Well, yeah, there's rollout, right? But like, I've got to use Flash to lower accuracy. If I'm lucky, I get like Thunder Punch to paralyze it. And then I just gotta chip away at it. Hope it doesn't heal up using Milk Drink and doesn't stun me with Body Slam or Stomp or whatever, or the Attract. Right?
Yeah.
It's really hard.
That's all part of the game, though. You can bond with Mikey.
Like, you had a wall with Crash and Mike. That was my wall with Whitney. I had to use so much luck in order to get past it. It was crazy.
All I'm saying is I've vowed to never do a Sinnoh run through without a Luxray again. Because that was horrendous.
Yeah. But I feel like it's more of the Quagsire or Quetzal that are most annoying, right? Like, is the Gyarados really that bad?
I feel like the Gyarados, because I didn't have any electric moves, or I had to teach like Shockwave to Barrel, I feel like by the time I got through Gyarados, who kept on flinching me with Bite, and did they have Waterfall or something? I felt like I always got flinched. They had Ice Fang, and I feel like by the time I got through Gyarados, I only had like Monferno left, and Floatzel would just come in and just destroy him.
Yeah. But I do like that difficulty design in terms of like the gym leaders, you know? Like they have a very cohesive team.
They definitely should do that more.
But it just kind of feels like nowadays they don't even have 4 moves on Pokemon. If you're lucky, it's like 4 Pokemon on their team, but usually it's like 3 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And then like in X and Y, they don't even do Megas for the gym leaders.
Yeah.
Which is really missed potential.
I think they should do that. Even if they ever did make an X and Y remake, I think they're gonna do that. But
hopefully.
We'll see whenever that comes out.
It wouldn't be surprising if they just kept it pretty similar. I don't know, like, they had BDSP, so who knows what they're going to do with it.
RIP.
But, they didn't have did they have the gym leaders in Auras use Megas?
Nope. No. It was,
I know they did it for the Elite Four.
Yeah, it was Steven and Archie and Maxie, I think. I think the Elite Four and Auras used Megas in their rematches. I don't think they were in their original teams, though.
Yeah, in the rematch, okay. Yeah. Which is a shame, because, like, if you're going to have that generational gimmick, you may as well have it around, you know? Like, at least the Ion Kahunas use, like, Xenus, right?
Hey, on that note, Galar gym leaders, every single one of them has Dynamax, and starting from Gen 3, they have starting from Gym 3, they have Gigantamaxes, which is kind of what I feel like Megas should have had, but, you know, we could all learn something from Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it is interesting doing like a Sword or Shield playthrough, and specifically not using Dynamax to see, like, to increase the difficulty, because, don't get Pokemon Shield, because Alistair uses a Gengar, and Gengar is pretty strong, has like extra health on the Dynamax, you know?
That's the one that I played too. I think I liked the Shield exclusive gym leaders a lot. I mean, Gordy would have been kind of funny, and I like B as a character. But I did like facing Alistair and Melanie, especially the Gigantamax Lapras. Like, that was sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like, I do like the idea of different versions having different gym leaders and stuff, just to spice it up a bit. It's just a shame that it only happens in one game.
Yeah. Well, here, I think we're unpacking for the day. So, just so I'm not, blasting out your guys' ears in the back with the background noise, I think we should probably cut it here. That's about a good time, and then we can pick up next week, do that, Platinum, Cyrus versus Cynthia, and yeah, I can win my second point.
Yeah, sounds good. Which is kind of yucking at this point, eh?
I just kind of turned into a little bit of a podcast already. Just barely and not for long.
So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.
Same time, same channel, guys. See ya.